Alright, we here. We at the mill. I'm hoping the cops follow us here. Somehow we left a trail. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Maybe the phone?
Is that blood?
Oh no.
Frank?
Well, Frank should be okay because he was in the first one. Could be hurt though. Probably
Frank.
Busted up pretty bad. Because I'm positive Damon hurt him.
Shit, this is bad. I'll get you help, Frank. But first, I've got to help Rachel's mom.
You just gonna leave him there? Frank's gonna save the day. Him and my boy Pompadour. Little puppers. That dog is evil. He don't like me. He's evil. Uh-oh. The music's getting epic.
Where the hell is Sarah?
You know it's about to go down. What's this? There better not be another secret underground lair like Mr. Jefferson's damn hideaway. Don't mess with Damon Merrick. Ain't nobody worried
Don't
about
tell
you.
me what to do.
Why can't we graffiti it?
Glad to see the bone made it. No more beer. No more time.
I do like the game design of it finishing where it started. I think that's dope. Sheldon, you gotta believe me. I'm not a goddamn snitch. Who the fuck told you that? Uh-oh. My bad, Sheldon. I just picked a name. I ain't have time. You see, it's their problem, Sheldon. They did it. They did it, my boy.
Frank's couch is toast.
They added all this unnecessary stuff, and I just wanted to progress the story. I'm sorry, Sheldon. Someone had to take the blame. It was you. All right.
Shh. Everything's going to be just fine. Just a little longer, and all your troubles are going bye-bye.
What the fuck?
He's drugging her up.
I just want to meet my daughter. Can't you understand? Why does
Your daughter? Jesus. So that's what he's worried about. Can't let the public know. The mother of his daughter is some junkie.
I just want to see her. You don't have to.
Shut up. James Amber wants you out of the picture. So that's what's going to happen.
This is so messed up.
After all, no one believes a junkie.
No.
He said you've been sober a year. Respect. It's hard to kick this shit.
All right, Chloe, do something.
You can do this. Damon.
What the hell are you doing here?
I've got your money right here. The money James owes you.
How the fuck do you...
Run!
No one has to know. Just let her go, and I won't say.
No!
Talking's over.
Leave her alone.
Shut up. What the fuck?
She brought the phone, so hopefully the cops will track the phone.
You boosted the DA's shit? Got my money? Burned the evidence? All that?
I'm just trying to help.
Of course she's gonna get in that position so he can kick her.
I said shut the fuck up!
Damn. Could have used some help, Chloe.
No.
Go to your fucking happy place.
Run.
Let this be a lesson, kid. Make good life choices, or you'll end up like her. Now, what do I do with...
Damon! What did you do?
Frank, my boy.
Oh, I fucked you up good, didn't I? Guess you really don't know when to quit. Glad to
What's
see
up with you
back
and
on your
stabbing people in the shoulder?
Chloe.
What's wrong with this dude?
You don't really want to do this again, do you?
You think you Jason Voorhees? Stop stabbing people.
Okay. Then I don't want to do this again. Come on, man.
Frank saves the day.
Fuck you.
My boy. Damn, he kicked her in the head though. This dude kicked a field goal. Wait a minute. Did he just Cristiano Ronaldo? He Cristiano Ronaldo the shit out of Chloe. Not even I would want that. Damn, homie. Damn. I hope the mom didn't die. Then again, you know,
Sarah?
Chloe Price.
this isn't real.
You know who I am?
I saw you in the play. You were funny.
I think the mom died. He gave her a fatal dose.
Thanks.
It's messed up.
Sit.
Sarah, are you okay?
We need to talk about what happened.
Come on.
I am so sorry for...
Rachel can never know.
What exactly can't Rachel know?
What James did. Hiring that thug. Shooting me up with...
He's a piece of shit. And I promise that...
Rachel can never know.
She wants Rachel to
Tell me why.
She wants Rachel to
Doesn't
always
she
think that
deserve
she
to know
was
what her father did?
always amazing.
No. Rachel deserves a loving father. A father who cares for her.
She's
James
dead.
is a liar.
James is a desperate man who loves his daughter. And she loves him. Tell her what happened here, and you'll take that away from her. Forever.
She deserves the truth,
Don't
man.
you think the truth matters more?
The truth? What's so great about the truth, Chloe?
Why are you saying all this?
Because James is right. He's taken something from me that I might not ever get back. But he's right. I'm broken.
Everybody's broken.
Everybody's broken.
One way or another, we're
Sarah.
all broken.
Oh? Does everybody abandon their own child for 15 years? Does everybody take money to stay away?
You're here now.
People change,
That's
man.
what matters.
Everybody deserves a second
What
chance.
do you know?
I know
It's Rachel's
Rachel
decision.
needs you. I know loss. I lost my father 2 years ago.
How?
Car accident. He was picking up my mother from the grocery store, and a truck ran a red light, and that was it.
I'm sorry. You don't know what this is to me. Every pain, every fear, gone. No more sadness, no more grief. Why would anyone not want to feel that way? Ever.
I don't know anything about addiction, but I know what it's like to be needed by someone. It gives you strength you never knew you had. Rachel needs you.
Rachel needs her family.
I think she's dead.
I recognize.
I hope she's
I
not.
might not know.
I want Rachel to have a happy ending
talking about
because
here,
she
but
doesn't have a happy ending. You know what I mean?
I wish you could know how amazing Rachel is.
I know.
She's fearless. She's brilliant and talented. And she feels so much. She's so strong.
She's had a good life. Raised in a loving home, given opportunities I could never give her.
At least talk to her. She's felt like something's been missing her whole life. She told me so. That something was you.
She didn't miss anything. She has a perfect family.
There's no such thing as perfect.
Even without all this shit, the Ambers are far from perfect. James is an elitist asshole, and Rose lets him walk all over her.
Maybe. What Rachel needs, though, is not to have her father taken away from her.
He doesn't
It's
deserve...
not about James. It's not about me, and it's not about you. It's about Rachel.
It's also true.
Her what James did, and you'll be killing him for her. You understand?
It's very true. It's all
You
true.
lost your father. Do you really want to put Rachel through that?
The worst mistake you ever made was giving Rachel up. That's what you said in your letter to her.
You read that.
You don't have to make the same mistake twice.
Nothing can change the mistakes I made. I'll never get to be Rachel's mother. Not really. But there's one thing I can still do for her. The only thing I can do. Let me give her the father she deserves. The one who raised her, protected her. The one who loves her more than anything. You can do whatever you want, Chloe. You have the power. What you have to decide is whether you're going to protect Rachel or cause her even more hurt.
This is a crazy, crazy conundrum.
So please, tell her I was never here. Let her have what peace she can without me.
Is this really happening, or I think she's daydreaming?
Wait,
She's gonna like walk. She's gonna disappear.
don't go, Sarah.
I'm done here. Goodbye, Chloe.
I don't think this really happened. I think she's dead. I think this is in Chloe's head. She's knocked out. She's gonna pass up. She's gonna... So that really happened. Really? You guys know I'm honest. I like to be honest. I don't like to lie. And I know this is a good reason to lie. Make her dad think she's perfect. He's perfect or whatever.
Rachel's just fallen asleep.
But there's a man in power that's abusing his power. And I did a really bad thing. And I know it's to protect his daughter, but
when she wakes up,
you don't have the right to take someone else's life
a little later.
away from them to do so.
Hey,
Go back to sleep, kiddo.
Sorry. I can't.
Take your rest.
can I talk to Chloe? Alone? For a minute?
Okay, sweetie. We'll be right outside.
I almost feel like I made up my mind already. But I'm heavily debating what I should do.
How are you feeling?
Heavily debating.
Like I got stabbed? Doc says there'll be a sick scar. Maybe a tattoo is in order. Fuck yeah. We never actually escaped, did we?
Nope.
We've got time. All the time in the world. So, how did everything go?
It's gonna be like tell the truth or hide the truth. Here we go. Decision time.
Rachel, I've got to tell you something.
They're making the decision for me. She needs to know. She needs to know. I can't co-sign a man in power abusing his power. I know he's trying to be a good dad and protect his daughter. But his job is to put away criminals. And he has become one himself. And he not only is abusing his power, he's using one of his known criminals to do something like that to the birth mom because he wants to protect his reputation and protect his, like, you know, his character to everybody else. His reputation. He's trying to protect his reputation so bad. He doesn't want everybody to know that his daughter's mom is really a junkie. And yes, he's still trying to protect Rachel, and I do believe his intentions are pure in that regard, but I think his intentions are also selfish. And I'm not co-signing that shit for 1 second. We letting her know the truth. I'm not co-signing that. I'm sorry. She needs to know. It'll destroy her, but she needs to know. He can't get away with it. Yo, people in power, they always get away with bullshit, man. He can't get away with it. You're not above the law. Nah, fam. Nah. You're not above the law. No one is above the law. You're not above the law. People like you every day. Every day. Yeah, she's a junkie. She made her mistakes and she's paying for it. It's not your decision. It's Rachel's. You trying to take her life away from her? Come on, man. She worked so hard to get over her addiction and you gonna do something like that? Have somebody drug her up? I think she's dead. I think she's dead. I don't think that scene was real. All right, well, Frank is okay. That's good. That's good news. Frank had to kill his best friend. Oh, my boy Frank had to come through. Glad that Frank's okay. He had to kill his boy, his dealer. I'm glad Joyce got a happy ending. That makes me happy. She deserves it, man. I'm very glad Joyce got a happy ending. David's trying. He's trying to be a good man. He's got his ways. But, you know, army background people, they, you know, they're tough. They're tough like that, so, you know. Elliot, you got a little crazy, man. I'm sorry. You didn't deserve Chloe. I usually say Chloe doesn't just... No, you didn't. You got a little crazy, fam. Oh, look. Now you want to be a nerd, too. Now you want to be a nerd, too. From jock to nerd. Hey, Nathan Prescott got a girlfriend. Nathan's trying to get a piece, y'all. Sneaky, sneaky Nathan. What happened? What happened? You broke his heart. Why? Why are you doing like that? Is it because he... What did he do? Aw, Nathan. I thought you was gonna have a happy ending. And here they come. Going along on their adventure. Chloe, you just have to be the one, Chloe. Every time. You just have to be the one. Interesting. Oh! She didn't die. That was real. She gets to meet her mom. That was real. Okay. Okay. I feel good. I feel good about that. Look, man, I'm not taking the mom's side. It's Rachel's decision. It should have always been Rachel's decision. She's old enough to make this kind of decision on her own. You know what I'm saying? Who's afraid of Virginia Woolf? Oh, no. No. No, no, no. We do not want the blue-haired Chloe. Oh, God. Nah, we not cool. Chloe, please. Please, you went down this dark path before. We was somewhat becoming cool just now. It's gotta go back. It's gotta go back. Oh no. Her home away from home. Junkyard Queen. Well, we found out who the Junkertown Queen is. Chloe Stinkin' Price. Why are you wearing booty shorts like that, girl? Are these real tattoos, or she looked like she just drew it on? No, those are tats. Those are real tats. Chloe did have a sleeve. I don't understand why people do sleeves. I don't got no tattoos. I'm not like anti-tattoo, but I just kind of feel like art is a beautiful thing, and I know some people would rather wear it on their skin forever, but people get these sleeves of all of this stuff on their arm. That's really not important to them. It's really not significant to them. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to I'm not shitting on tattoos. I'm just saying that if it's something you really love and appreciate, you can put it on a wall in your house. You can put it on other things, but to walk around with that on your arm forever, it's I think it should mean much more to you than you think it looks cool. That's all I'm trying to say. And there's a lot of people that have amazing tattoos that have so much meaning behind them, and I think that's dope. I think that's what they're for. That's dope. But other people just get shit because they think it looks cool. They think it just looks pretty and looks cool, and I don't think you should make those permanent decisions based on temporary emotions, temporary feelings. I always say, I'm not against getting a tattoo myself, but I always said it would have to be something life-changing. You know what I mean? It's got to be something life-defining and life-changing for me that that I would put on my body forever. So, you know, the people that go to tattoo stores or walk by a store and be like, oh, we should get a tattoo. Let's do it. Let's go get a butterfly on our back. Let's go get a rose on our ankle. Ooh, you should tattoo my lips kissing you right here. Why? You know, like little stuff like that. That's a permanent decision. What you doing? Anyways, this game was cool. I honestly feel like the story was nowhere near as good as the first season. I feel it was very dramatic. These girls have all these emotions and feelings for just a few days of knowing each other and becoming close. And don't get me wrong, you know, time is not a measure of loyalty and closeness sometimes. But Caitlin Takens, two of my mods, go figure, right? I just personally feel like it was very dramatic, over dramatic, you know, very over dramatic. Like, to have all these strong feelings and strong, oh, I'll never leave you and all. I really think the game would have been better served had this been like time lapsed somehow. Like, oh, they became close this one day, and they've been close every, you know, month by month, and it moves through like a school year or something like that, and the bond would be more believable. The bond would have been much more believable. And obviously, you know, watching the ending, they stayed close, and you know, the end of the school year, they were still as close as they were then, you know, throughout the story. But it was less believable for me. I was less emotionally invested in this story by far compared to the first season, because it's not believable for me. You know, like I met my best friend in college, and he's my ace. It's actually his birthday weekend this weekend, so shout out to my boy. You know, we've been best friends now for a decade plus, you know, over a decade now. And you know, we started off being cool at first, hung out a few times, got closer, kept getting closer, kept getting closer, kept getting closer. You know, and that's my story. It's not how it happens for everybody. That's just my story. But it felt more natural, you know. This felt forced. I personally think it's poor game design that this all happened over the course of a couple days. Yet they made it so dramatic of like, oh, I need Chloe. I need you, Rachel. I need you, Chloe. Blah, blah, blah. Like, it's been a couple of days. You guys need to relax. Like, it's too much. It's just too much too soon. There should have been a period of time over which this story took place for it to be more believable to me. We still got the bonus episode coming, so let's see what happens there. Maybe that will tie into the actual prequel. Well, the actual season 1, where, you know, we'll learn more about Nathan Prescott and how he got caught up with the wrong crowds and all that stuff, and, you know, got introduced to Mark Jefferson and all that kind of stuff. Maybe the prequel, the bonus episode, episode 4, aka episode 4, will deal with that. So I'm looking forward to playing that, because I thought that's what this last episode was going to be about, and it didn't really touch on it. We did see that Nathan Prescott was in the mental hospital, and I'm sad that he had such a bad ending. You know, I thought he was about to go get his girlfriend, and she just gave him the cold shoulder, man. That, you know, they did a good job of developing Nathan's character and showing him being, you know, mentally abused by his dad, verbally abused, you know, however you want to phrase it. They did a good job of showing his story and his dark descent into what he became, but they didn't actually like show the descent. It just showed the, you know, the precursor, the pressure from his dad, the fact that, you know, the doctors are telling his dad like, hey, your son has issues and they need to be dealt with, and the dad is like, no, you're not going to tell me my son has issues. He's fine. He doesn't want his son to be treated and doesn't want that to become public. You know, all these old people trying to protect themselves and not their kids, and, you know, they're protecting their own image. That's what I was trying to say before. Remember when I was like, he's trying to look out for his reputation, his image. That's what, you know, they're more concerned about their image than, you know, what's truthfully best for their children. And I hope whenever I become a parent one day that I don't think about, in those terms. The thing is, when you're a parent, you're going to make mistakes, guys. Parents are going to make mistakes. Like, this is the first time they're doing it. And even if they have multiple kids, your kids get into situations and it's like, things happen, man. Things happen. At the end of the day, things happen. And give your parents some slack. They're trying their best. They know they want what's best for you, but they will make bad decisions and they will do wrong things. I made the decision I based because this guy is a district attorney in a position of power, using criminals to his advantage. Your job is to put criminals away, and you have abused that, and I'm not supporting that. And there's too many people in power that do that and get away with things, and it's not right. It's not right. You shouldn't be getting away with things because of who you are, and you're not above the law. No one's above the law. There's too many things happening in this world today in which people have power based on their position and use that power to break the law themselves. Justice for all the people that have been, unfortunately and unfairly brutalized and killed by the law enforcement. I believe law enforcement is necessary and we need it, but there's some bad people in these positions of power. Bad people holding on to guns and holding on to these instruments and are being trained to kill versus get the answers and find the truth. I always say one thing that bothers me about this whole movement against police and corrupt police. Let me just clarify that. Corrupt police. One thing that bothers me is that cops are trained to kill, and it's like, a lot of these unarmed black men that are getting killed and unarmed minorities, why can't you shoot him in the leg? Point blank, period. Why can't you? He's running away. Shoot him in the leg. Guess what happens? He can't run no more. Why can't you shoot him in the leg? Why can't you shoot him in the arm? Why can't you injure him so that his escape or his threat is minimized and put him in handcuffs and let him have his day in court like he should? Like everyone deserves their day in court to try to take advantage of the justice system just like everybody else does, Let them have their day in court. Why do they always shoot to kill? You take away their life and then we never know the truth. We never know what happens, and it's to save your ass because you're scared that the truth will come out in court and you'll lose your job and you'll be the one that ends up in jail. And it's sad. It's sad. So that really struck a chord with me, and the dad doing what he did and trying to get away with it. That struck a chord with me because with everything that's going on in today's world, in today's society, I really hate when people abuse the power they've been given to do good and then make their own personal decisions to do bad. For whatever reason, it's not okay. And I don't think people should get away with that. And, I definitely want to see what happens if I would have chosen the other way, but I'm very happy with my decision. I think I made the right decision. And, now Chloe has to live with this burden. See what I mean? Now Chloe is gonna live with this burden. If she still gets to meet her mom, it would make the decision worthless. So it looks like no, she doesn't. You have Chloe. Okay. So that part is different. I think Rachel deserves to meet her mom. I think it's her decision. I think I picked the better option, guys. People in power need to learn how to respect their power, and with great power comes great responsibility. Looks like I'm in the minority here. I told Rachel the truth. Most people lied to her because they wanted to protect her. So, it's all good. It's all good. I do think that I think Rachel had a right to know, and she had a right to meet her mom. But everyone's entitled to their own opinions, and that's what's dope about these kinds of games. You can make your own decision. and you know, come up with what you think is the more fitting ending. So let me know in the comment section below, like, what would you have decided to do? What would your decision have been? What do you think is the better outcome? And you know, like I said, Chloe's mom made mistakes. She fessed up to him, and she paid for her crime already. You know, her crime is not getting to be, you know, Rachel's mother, missing out on 15 years of her life, missing out on some of the best years. You know, seeing her walk for the first time, seeing her go to school, graduate from kindergarten, graduate from 8th grade, go to high school, seeing all the beautiful things she's done in the world with her art and, you know, all that stuff that she's done and accomplished. The mother has paid for it because she wasn't there and she missed all of it. She missed all those amazing memories. It's not up to someone else to continue to take that away from her. She's done her time. She's paid her penance. And if Rachel wants to let her back in, that is Rachel's decision. That's just my take on it, though. That's just my take on it. But now they're best friends. Blue-haired girl. I wonder if they're going to allude to, like, what happens. Friendship is dope, man. Friendship is dope, man. You know? 17 missed calls. Chloe calling. Jefferson. Of course they had to. Of course. They had to go there. Why you gotta bring that up, fam? Why you gotta bring that up? Thanks for playing Before the Storm. Don't miss the bonus farewell episode available in the deluxe edition, which I have and which will be coming soon, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this series. It was cool. I definitely think season 1 was better. I think they made this game for the strict purpose. You know, this is basically like the movie syndrome, right? This is just movie syndrome. A movie did really well, and they make a part 2 because they know it's going to sell, and they know it's going to also do well enough to justify the cost of doing the movie. It's going to be profitable. I think that's what this is. This was unnecessary to me. Not that it's a bad story, but season 1 was phenomenal. Season 1, I'd give it 10 out of 10. This, I'd probably give it 6.5 out of 10. So, you know, I definitely do feel that they put this together just based on the success of season 1, because they knew people loved, you know, Life is Strange so much that they would want more. So they just try to craft something, and I felt like the story design could have been a little bit better. There was a lot of plot holes and a lot of things that I felt could have been told better. A lot of storytelling that I think could have been done better. But like I said, it was a cool story. It was a cool story. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't a bad story. It's just it wasn't season 1. It wasn't the original Life is Strange. I also feel like these 3 episodes dragged significantly with a lot of really unnecessary tasks and tedious things that, once again, I felt took away from the story. When I was getting into it, they made you do all these random little things that just kept delaying what I was into and what I wanted to know more about. And, you know, it's just good storytelling, right? Cut the fat, cut the fluff, and keep things moving. You know, you have to control the pace of something. You got to control the pace. And I felt like this lacked that. When things got really good, they would throw this tedious, you know, curveball at you that took you away from everything you were excited about to get you back to what you were excited about in the first place. And I think that's what kind of ruined the experience for me a little bit. I don't want to say ruin the experience, because like I said, it was cool. But I just felt like it could have had much better pace, and there was a lot of fat they could have cut to keep things moving along to keep things moving much more smoothly. But cool story, cool game. I enjoyed it. I'm excited to see what happens in the bonus episode. I'm hoping the bonus episode is going to be what I expected this to be, which is the whole Dark Descent, Nathan Prescott, Rachel at Vortex party. What Vicky had to do with any of this, if she did have anything to do, because Vicky is mad, you know, about the play situation. So maybe Vicky set her up. Maybe Vicky did know or didn't know. I want to know more about that. You know, I'm interested to know more about that. I thought that's what this was going to allude to and get to, but it never did. So, bonus episode coming soon, guys. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. In addition to that, make sure you're leaving a like on all these episodes that you're checking out. I know I'm uploading them part by part, but make sure you guys are hitting up each of those parts with a like. Let me know your favorite parts of every episode in the comments section. Make sure you leave comments too and show your boy some love, guys. It helps my channel grow and it really helps me out a lot. And I love talking to you guys and having that interaction with you guys. I know this isn't like my live streams. A lot of you guys are from Twitch and you're used to saying something to me and me responding to you instantly right away. But I do respond to good comments. So leave good comments, man. You'll get a response. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what you guys are enjoying about these episodes. I put a lot of work into my channel and a lot of work into this content, and I want to make sure that you guys are enjoying them. So definitely hit up those comments. Let me know. And episode 4, Farewell, coming soon. It's your boy MaineMania. Thanks for watching, and I'm out. Peace.